Hey everyone. This is Let me see your transcript, your very favorite history teacher. How's everyone doing tonight? Like good? Hey, come on in the room. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome all. Come on in the room. How's everybody? Come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor. And I stand on my scripture. Give me all my medicine in the room. Hey, Gail. Hey, Reese. Hey, Mad Church Disease. Hey, shut up, Daryl. I'll stop singing on live when you stop showing your feet or your foot. Come on in here, y'all. Got the red earrings on, got the red lipstick popping. Not as good as some other people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, tonight, I went over this a little bit in my narcissism series last week about being in narcissistic relationships and friendships. Hey, Betty, I'm doing good. How are you feeling? And I thought today I would devote more time. Hey, Alicia, I would devote more time to talking about no contact. What is no contact to our narcissists? How to do it? Some of the situations you may find in where no contact is not available. You may be sharing kids with the narcissist. You may be, they may be family members, maybe your parents, your siblings. It could be a holiday. It could be someone's wedding, someone's graduation, an award ceremony, and you are going to have to come into contact with uh, your narcissist. Oh, so you're saying that I have to? So if people send me cash apps and super chats, I can then sing. Okay, y'all heard him, everybody. I got to get paid to sing. Okay, all right. So y'all cash at me, and I'll sing. I'll sing a song, whatever your request is, or almost whatever your request is. Okay. And so today I'm going to go over what exactly is no contact, the legal definition. Why would you go to no contact? How to actually go non contact? What a narcissist will do when you go no contact, and if you can tell if it's really working or not. In what cases it won't work, and different methods. Okay. So first, if we look at no contact, basically the definition, there is no physical, verbal, written, or oral interaction with another person or another group. Okay. So that means social media, phone, fax, email, snail mail, nothing. Okay. Um, this usually happens either one, the narcissist discarded you. Okay, they discarded you, and or you decided to go no contact with them, or there was they were stalking you or threatening you in some way. You had to get a temporary restraining order. So that's saying, hey, you cannot come into contact with this person. Okay. Hey, Evelyn. Okay. Why would you go no contact? The most obvious thing, this person, you were in a emotionally abusive relationship with them, and you're tired, you're exhausted, because basically you've been in a trauma bond with them. You have been, uh, they've been soaking up all the emotional, physical supply from you, and you've probably taken them back several times, on again, off again, and you're just sick and tired of getting sick and tired. Also, one therapist, I think it was Dr. Carmen Bryant, she brought up a really good point, and I had to really think about that for a minute. She was like, you being with your narcissist is like an addiction. You are addicted to your narcissist. The narcissist did things to manipulate you into being addicted to them. And what you now need to do in order to for you can go on with your life and for you to be successful, you have to basically detox from them. That's basically what no contact, that's what you're doing. You're like going into your own version of rehab and getting all the narcissistic abuse and recovering from it. Okay. So this is how you can go no contact. I call it Control Alt Delete, like on a computer. No contact. Basically, delete the phone, delete their contact in your phone, delete them off, unfriend them from social media, delete their email in your email, whatever is the Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, email, delete their email address. If you guys shared Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, and let's say they were using your stuff, then you need to delete them off of there as a person who can use it. And you also need to change your password. That's one of the things that I did. My friend finally broke up with her boyfriend. And one of the first things I told her, I said, you need to, I said, he can't enjoy Netflix anymore. I said, you need to delete him off of that and you need to change your password. And for one, she finally listened to me. And she did. Okay. Um, the second one, I call it Be Blocked and Be Blessed. There are apps you can get an app in your Apple Store or your Google Play Store where you can block text messages and phone calls. Like I said, block their email address. Not only delete them, unfriend them from social media, block them from social media. Block them, block your mutuals, okay? Block any of their friends because they're their friends, they're not your friends. Change your settings so that they cannot friend you, follow you, or DM you. Okay. And in my case, on Facebook, you actually can make your friends list private, so they can't even see who your friends are. Because sometimes what they will do, they will go to a mutual friends and go through their page, look at you, and look at what's on your page. Okay. All right. 3, cut off your mutual friends, cut off his family and associates. They are on the narcissist side. Reconnect with the old friends that you kind of had to give up because he didn't like them. Or he lied on them and said they were doing things behind your back and they were not. Okay. Um, uh, Reconnect with other friends. Like I said, reconnect with friends you lost that he or she didn't want you to hang out with. Because probably those individuals knew he or she was full of stuff. Okay. Thank you, Evelyn. Okay. 4, understand like with yes, this is an addiction to a narcissist, so you're gonna go through withdrawal. It's gonna feel very painful. Sometimes physically, but also gonna be feeling painful emotionally. Because also you were connected to this person, you shared things, you thought they were in love with you, you were in love with them, but you realize after all that, hey, they are toxic, they're narcissistic, and you need to get away from them because it's not emotionally, physically, mentally, sometimes financially helpful for you. Okay. So what you're gonna need to do is do allow yourself to sort of be sad and grieve and also be mad if possible, but don't stay there. Okay. Because now what you need to do is because if you start getting sad and then that leads to starting to miss them and then starting to want to call them or to follow them on social media or when they call, because they'll find another way to call you because there's different apps for that. There's different apps for you to call people and text people from. Then you're gonna pick up. You're gonna answer them. You don't want that. You don't want to have a relapse. So you need to distract yourself. New haircut, new hairstyle. And this goes for men and women. because there are toxic women and narcissistic women out there too. Because there are some who don't want men wearing certain things, certain hairstyles, certain jobs, living in certain places, or having certain friends. Okay. Um, so go shopping, but don't go overboard. Watch your favorite movie. Eat at your favorite place, or in this case, because of COVID, take out at your favorite place. Have game night at your place for once, or at a friend's house. Actually, go to their get. They've been always inviting you, but you never went because of your narcissistic partner, and so now you can go. Okay, do something to distract yourself from what is happening, because now you have time. The time that you didn't have, that you had with them, now you have time for other things. Okay, it's time for you to have some me time. Okay, do not visit places that you or your narcissist frequented together. Visit a different location of your favorite restaurant or your favorite place to shop. Okay, um, don't go to the same. If they know that you go shop at HEB or at Kroger's, well, okay, then maybe this week you're going to shop at Target or Super Walmart, because, and I'll tell you the reason why in a minute. Okay, um, so you don't, or like if you like to go running or walking in the park, and they know you like to go to a certain park all the time, then go to a different park. Okay. Number 6, join a support group. Get a therapist. Get a friend that is accountable, that's going to make you accountable to yourself. They're going to remind you, like, hey, that narcissist you used to date or you used to be married to, they want shit. Don't go back to them. They're going to break your heart. They're awful. Cause you deserve better. Okay. Now, since you decided to go no contact, just gonna let you know, your narcissist is going to try some things with you, because remember, they have had you as their supply this whole time, and they've molded you into the whatever they wanted you to be in, and now you basically cut them off cold turkey. Dr. Carmen had a really good analogy. She said, think about it like this. You are with your narcissist in a car going like 80, 90 miles an hour. You see a roadblock ahead. You see a wall ahead. Like, oh, we're going to crash. And I might kill myself. I might get killed. So you jump out of the car, roll onto the side, and now you're able to be alive. But they are still going, and they're about to hit the brick wall and slam their head onto the steering wheel, and basically working up dizzy if they're alive. But semantics. You've taken that away from them. So what they will do, because at first they're not really thinking that you are really giving them no contact, they're gonna wait you out. You cut them off. You did the previous 6 strategies. They're going to wait you out. They're going to wait you out 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Maybe even go 6 months. Maybe even go a year. And then they hit you up around the holidays, the day y'all first met. Call, text, or they may even do this, what's called reversing. They'll call you and say, hey, I'm sorry that I haven't called you in a while. I'm sorry for being a bad friend. And it's making you think like, wait, they're being thoughtful. They're being thoughtful. Maybe they'll change. And it's trying to make you call them back. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. Okay? Don't fall for it. Okay? It's like they're fishing and they're trying to reel you back in. Don't fall for it. Okay? 2, Let's say you don't pick up on the holidays, the day you met them, you blocked them on social media, so they don't know what is going on with you. They text you from an undisclosed number or called you from an undisclosed number. Then they start to panic and realize, like, oh, this person, I think, may have left me for real. They might not be coming back. They're going on with their life without me. I don't know what they're doing. Life is late. Please, hit the like button. Hit the like button. I got 17 in the chat, but it says I only have one like. Is that right? Come on now. I'm a Libra. I'm sensitive. Come on. Hit the like button. Do I gotta let Daryl come up here and show his foot? Okay. Okay. So till they start to panic, they may lose you. You're their favorite supply. You're their D supply. So this is why I said and previously, go to different places. Go to places that they don't know that you're going to go to, because what they're going to do, since they're panicking, they're going to go to your favorite places. They're going to go to the park where you run or walk. Okay, they're going to go to your favorite restaurant and just happen to bump into you there. They are doing that on purpose. He or she. Okay. Oh, and sometimes they'll even do this move too. They'll just happen to be in the neighborhood and wanted to come by and see how you were doing. They didn't just happen to be in the neighborhood because nobody around you that you know or they know lives in your neighborhood. Okay. All right. They also may try to go through a mutual to get in contact with you as well, saying, "Oh, I talked to our mutual friend, and I asked him about you, and I just wanted to come see how you were for myself." Okay. 3, they are going to attempt to hoover you, and I mentioned this last week. So hoovering is the process where, think of a Hoover vacuum cleaner. It just sucks all the dirt and everything up. Okay. So what they are doing is they're hoping to contact you, come by, bump into your favorite place, call them a different number, or like, oh, I have a new phone number. Can all my contacts give me a call back with their name? That's a trick too that I learned about, as they do, to get a new phone number and then gonna call everybody. Like, I got a new phone and it doesn't have everyone's name in it that was in my contacts. Y'all call me back. Y'all send me your name or whatever. That's just to get you to text them back. So they start doing what's called, they start love bombing you again. Hey, mine showed up to what? What? Mine showed up today. He talked to the pit bull, my daughter. It was happy. What? Life is like, I'm going to get you the thing to come on here so you can explain that to me. Okay. Because I'm going to talk about if you and your narcissist share children. I'm going to talk about that today too. Hey, Zyros. Okay. So they'll attempt to hoover you. They'll compliment your hair or your outfit. Hey, McCray Kings. They will compliment. They heard you have a new job. They will compliment a new house or a new purchase because they've heard through your mutuals or a mutual what's going on with you. And then they're doing this so they can see how you respond. Because if you say, this hair dye I got, oh, this is nothing. Oh, thank you. They notice, like, oh, okay, if I just go back to the compliments and go back to the love bombing, I'm gonna get them back. And so they're gonna start hoovering you, love bombing you, trying to suck you back into their orbit. so you can fall off the wagon and come back to this narcissistic drug that they are. Okay. Four, if that doesn't work, they're gonna smear. They're gonna start a smear campaign. And for those of you who've always followed me and members of the A team, we have someone right now who's doing a smear campaign. Okay. Her name is Andrea Nicole Garrison, Little Ann's, breaking the culture of silence, breaking the culture of church hookerdom. And she said that my friends were stalking her. That we even created a page to stalk her on Facebook. No, we created a page because we wanted a safe place for people who follow us to interact with us and each other. Okay. We all blocked her at the same time. We all did no contact at the same time. We all blocked her in our phones, in our emails, in our all social media pages, including YouTube. But guess what she did? She started a smear campaign, started telling people what we were doing on her Facebook page. That's why we blocked her, so we couldn't see it. Okay. There were some mutuals, people who we knew, or maybe she knew, that also knew us. Okay. So they're also, trying to hit, leave out a bone so we can, the dog will bring it back over here. Okay. Or also she's doing that also so that the smearing will produce flying monkeys to go out and get information for her and bring it back, or bring us the information, or to help her smear them. She actually told in one of her posts about me that I had low self-esteem, that let two men stalk her and talk about her, and that, oh, I'm being nice, I could roast her, but I'm going to let y'all do it. Like her followers. So I'm like, flying monkeys? She let her followers be flying monkeys to come roast and smear me. So, yeah. Okay. Also, we have other cases where certain vloggers have told their followers to go flag Daryl's page. Okay. Daryl Moore's page. Daryl Free Speech. Okay. So they've, done that. And that's why I also say, if you have mutuals in common with the narcissist, you may need to delete or cut off the mutual too. Say, hey, it's no, I like you, but you're his friend, or you know him, and he's going to use you to get information on me. So no, we can't be in contact. Mm-hmm. Also, when you cut off people, you need to also let your family know, like, hey, I am not with this person anymore. So if they attempt to call you, they are not doing it because they're being nice. They're trying to get information on me. Don't answer the phone. Don't open the door, because they're crazy and they're toxic. Okay? Because sometimes guys or women will try to go through your mama, who maybe still likes them, because they're very good and charming at first, getting you on their side. And then, but the rest of the family really don't know what you're like when you're not charming. Because sometimes they and your mutuals don't believe that person did all those bad things. One of my friends, she told me about the guy that she used to date. Thought he was a nice guy, really did. And then one day she just told me some things he had been doing, and I'm just like, and I'm not a violent person, but I want to go get a brick and throw it through his window myself. I'm just like, why are you? And then, like, she's not with him anymore. And sometimes, we'll be talking about some stuff, and then she's like, so and so used to do that too. Like, you could be watching, we're like, oh, he used to do that too. And I'm looking at her like, you never told me that. Because one, they're embarrassed. Because sometimes friends, we're like, because sometimes your friends, that's why you need to have one, like I said, one or two good friends. When you decide to cut off, do no contact with a narcissist, they're gonna help you be accountable, because they're gonna be there to remind you, like, hey, That person was crazy. They put you through a lot of stuff. Don't take them back. Don't block them off their phone. Like I said, I told my friend, hey, take him off your Netflix account. He is not going to get Netflix on you. Y'all ain't together no more. Okay? All right. They will continue the smear campaign. And so one person said when they do a smear campaign, which I'm struggling this with, don't respond to the smear campaign because it's their friends and they're, and they're gonna believe them and they're gonna believe you. But I feel like to a certain extent, you should say something, but I think one, you should not argue with them. Should not argue with them. And that's why I said last week, you really need to have receipts because they are lie and they're manipulative and they're going to convince everyone else that, oh, you're the crazy one and you're not the crazy one. And that's why you have to have receipts and screenshots and emails to let them know, hey, this person lies and you cannot remember anything that they say. Okay? All right. 5, because you gone no contact. They are going to appear remorseful or that they are going to change. They're going to be a better person because they really love you. They lying. They lying. Unless they're really going to a therapist and you went to a therapist's office with them and this is a reputable person, they're licensed, hey, Dr. Chris PP, then they're just acting. Because narcissists are very good actors and they're just appearing to love bomb you again. And the thing about a narcissist, most narcissists, not all, most narcissists, after a while, the real them comes back and they relapse into their old behavior. So that's what I'm saying. If they appear mournful or they say, oh, I'm going to change, no. They're tricking you to come back. They're tricking you to come back. Don't believe them. Her. Okay? 6. I was really surprised about this one, but then I started thinking about it though, and it makes sense. Hey, Reese Cup. Mine joined the new church, began reading the Bible. How long did he keep that up though, Reese Cup? Like, was it a definite change or was it a short-term change, Reese Cup? I want to know. Yeah, because they do, people, they get saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Spirit. Then sometimes they backslide. Thought you were going to church. Huh, Reese Cup? How long did they stay in the new church and reading the Bible? There must be a delay. I want to know. Reese Cup. Oh, after. Oh, hell no. It was after I cut her off. Then she started reading the Bible. Did she stay reading the Bible? Or was it just a ploy to try to get you back? I want to know. It might be a delay. Number 6. You think you cut them off. You did everything you're supposed to do. They did all the other stuff trying to get you back, and it didn't happen. Hey, Mad Church Disease, I understand you're a hardest working man in YouTube. They moving. They go from your being with you, trying to get you back. They realize, oh, I can't get her back because she knows all my stuff. Okay. No way. She was trying to convince her friend that she was changing. Because remember I said about, I don't know if you was there when I talked about narcissistic family members and uh narcissistic siblings, and her family probably was like, "Look, you can't come around here until you get your act together." Or they one at a time or all at the same time stop coming to events because of her. And so she tried to change. Did she say changed or did she backslide? Reese cut. What they read the Bible for 5 minutes, you know it. Probably you're probably right. There are gonna be narcissists who are actually gonna put in work, but a lot of them they won't. No, I missed that one. I wish I knew you when I was going through it. Oh, me too. Heck, I know I wish I knew this when I was going through some of the narcissists I had. I started thinking about it the other day. I was like, oh, I gotta stop thinking about it. No, she's the same. It's always a problem. Yeah. Yeah. Because it takes work to change. And narcissists don't want to change. They want to do whatever they want to do. You know, everyone else has to change, not them. And in some cases, they don't think nothing's wrong with them. They just think, eh, it's everybody else, not me. I'm fine. Okay. The last thing, it might be a little bit surprising. The narcissists have to do that all those other things. They marry their very next emotional supply. Or they may move into an apartment or a house with them, or into another long-term relationship right after they were with you. You're thinking like, oh, they try to get me back, they hoovered me, they did this, and then other times they just go on to very next fix for them because they realize they're never going to get you back because this is the time you say, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore with you, and they need a new source of supply. They are also have issues where they cannot be alone. Okay, they are really fragile. They are fragile egos, and they are lonely. Okay, they are lonely and they cannot be alone. So after you finally put your foot down, then the next relationship they just got married. You know, and so uh, yeah. And if they got, and my thing is this: if they got also married that quickly, that should also show you that deep down they really didn't love you like they said they was. They did because you moved on kind of quick. Yes, you're correct, Matt Hersey. The idea of change is changing you. Okay, changing you. Okay. Now I'm gonna go to the part where you're probably thinking, let me see your transcript. I tried some of the stuff you said to do on no contact. I don't think it's really working. Or you're probably thinking, like, you know what? I'm really struggling with no contact. Okay. And these are some things you have to realize about no contact. Sometimes because I said the narcissist is your drug. Okay. And when you go non-contact, you are detoxing. You're going into an emotional rehab. Okay. And you're going to have withdrawals. You're going to have pain. You're going to have grief. And you're going to miss them. And then they're going to try those. They're going to try to hoover you, reverse you, love bomb you, do all the other things that show up at places that you normally frequent, go through mutuals and stuff like that, call you on certain holidays, and it may work. And in a moment of weakness, you fall for the okie doke and take them back. But remember the song by, I think it was Marvin Wines, but I think it's most well known by Donnie McClurkin. When you fall down, get back up again. Okay? Because you fell off the wagon. Don't stay off the wagon. Get back on it. Acknowledge, hey, I fell off the wagon. I fell into a moment of weakness, and go back to going to no contact. Don't stay there. Okay? Don't stay there. Okay? Like I said, find a close friend that is going to help you be accountable. Because just like alcoholics have a sponsor, you know, they have a sponsor who helps them be accountable, helps them go through their steps. You're gonna need one too. Okay? Join a therapy group. There are narcissist survivor groups. There are domestic violence groups. Okay? Call a therapist. A lot of them have masters in counseling, license in counseling, or get a psychologist who's a PhD. They do talk therapy, or go to you might need some drugs, not drugs. You might need prescribed drugs, medication. Maybe you're in a depression. Maybe being with them caused you to have borderline personality disorder. Maybe you're. This is what Dr. Carmen said, and it brought up a good point. Maybe you're experiencing PTSD. You was with a narcissist. They really changed your whole life. And now they're no longer in it, and you're trying to get on, you're trying to move on, and you're having a hard time. And this is for men and women. There's a reason why Lenny Williams, what's that Lenny Williams song, Mad Disease, that he sung about this woman? I love you. What's the name of the song? Mad Disease, Daryl? There's a reason why he was singing that song. He was hurt. He's depressed. And you need some help. You can't do it alone. Okay, you can't do it alone. And plus, remember, some of these narcissists, they have excluded you from your friends, from your family. And you might figure out that I don't know how to go back to my friends and family who I pushed away for this narcissistic person. You know? Okay. Hey, you might need to proper prescribed drugs. Hey, Mary Perch. Hey, Barbara J. Okay. Um, Remember this. Because you're struggling to do non-contact. You don't know if it's really working, but it probably is working, but it might not feel like it. So don't stop. Don't give up. Remember that the narcissists will not change. Most of them will not. Now there are some narcissists who do go and get therapy, but there's no cure for narcissism. So they're always in like talk therapy most of their lives, rest of their lives. But those who actually go to therapy, they're actually trying to work on it. And that's if the narcissist didn't I forgot who it was last week. If the narcissist didn't somehow convince the therapist that you were the problem. I think someone else last week said the therapist their narcissist convinced the therapist that they were the problem. Okay. Also this, remember what they did to you that you said no contact. What was the straw that broke the camel's back? Was it that one last thing they did that you said, you know what, this is it? Or was it a series of things in a row? Because you got to remember, you remember all the good times and the feel good stuff that you felt by being with your narcissist, female or male. And now that's all you're thinking about. You have to remind yourself, why did I stop being with them? Oh, because they lied to me. Oh, they hurt my feelings. They pushed me away from my friends. Every time we went out, they conveniently left their wallet or their purse at home. You know, they're always flirting with other people, but then told me, oh, it's just in my mind. But it really wasn't in your mind. They were flirting with other people. all this good life is lay that you were able to get you were able to get help from your family and friends. Yeah, it's very hard to go back to your friends and family. They're like, "Oh, you dumped us for him." But then when you tell them what you really went through, real family, real friends will be there for you. They will be there. Okay. Lastly, remember when you think the no contact is not working, or you're struggling with the no contact, like I said, don't give up. And remember this: it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. I repeat it again. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Let's marinate on that for a minute. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Because let's say after 30 days, you're like, it's good. And they got you back into there. Or 6 months go down the line and they done got you back. A year goes down. Look, you got to keep going till it's years in between you see that person ever or never. Okay? Wait, when he started the whole stuff, I was out. Yep. Sometimes that's it. Be like, okay, I can't do this wrong. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For me, it was uh, I that last time he needed money. He had a problem, and I kept thinking to myself, why is it you always need money? And he gave me that sad face. Like he really needed. He had no one else to go, and his daddy was in jail. His mama was dead, and he had no one else. And after that, I just actually I take that back. That was the second to last thing he did. The last thing he did was supposedly trying to help his aunt. Um, he got locked up for tickets because he didn't pay, running a red light, whatever. And so he had to stay there overnight. But he got mad at me. This is a quicker. He discarded me, or I discarded him. I did no contact with him. Um, he ends up going to jail, and I'm like looking at him like, dude, look at where you are. You in here because you supposedly went to help your aunt at her house deal with her situation. And by the way, this was an aunt that he really didn't like that well. And while he was there, the police was called. He was supposed to be helping her change the locks because the aunt was trying to get rid of a um uh what do you call it? A renter that was not paying. So I think uh the renter called the police because he was like her stuff was still in there. And so um he could have just left, but no, he want to come back. And the cops ran his license plate, and they're like, "Oh, you got tickets." End up in jail. I'm going to visit you in a jailhouse. And I thought to myself when I was there, I was like, "This is it." He don't know this is it. He probably sensed it was it because the expression on my face was like, "Look at where you at. Why are you in here? Because you didn't pay tickets, and you're helping someone that you say is not your favorite aunt. Why are you in here?" Then he kept calling me all night because he was in a confined space. And I guess I was supposed to already be down at the jailhouse when he getting released. So I'm waiting on a call. I didn't and then all of a sudden his godmother called me and was like, "Oh, you didn't ask." So I'm gonna say his name. Said yeah, he is a user. Said you didn't pick him up. I said because I was waiting on his call. He kept calling me when he was there, and then he said, waiting on him to call me, then I was gonna go. And so he was like, "Oh, he was expecting you to already be down there." He caught a ride. And then he called me later on. Oh, I caught a ride with someone else. You wasn't down there to pick me up. This is it. Never mind. And like hung up the phone. And I'm just thinking, like, did he just break up with me? Because I actually was planning on breaking up with him. Because I was like, I had a speech prepared and everything. You ever get mad at somebody and you prepare to talk to cuss them out or to end it? That's what I did. I had a whole speech prepared. And I guess, and this is what I think. I think he sensed what I was gonna do. And so he did it first. Yeah. So that's what I think. Oh, damn. Ain't nothing worse than a narcissist who is also a hoarder. I'm going to say this. I know someone right now who is dealing with this right now. Yeah. So I hope they're watching. I'm probably going to call them after this is over with, but because they called me earlier today and I was just like, yeah, we need to work on this. But yeah, he broke up with me, or he's like, oh, this is it. This is how you're going to be. I guess because I wasn't there to pick him up from jail. And then, he had the nerve enough to tell me, like, oh, I guess he made a friend down there. So I'm like, oh, yeah, we need to drop off so and so and bring me. Then he's like, bring me a soda. And I'm thinking, like, this thing is telling me you want me to drop someone else off that's not my man and to bring you something to drink? I kept thinking to myself, I am not your damn mama. This is it. I was like, I kept in my house, like, this is it. And then he just did it for me. He found a ride home, which I was like, you could have found a ride home that whole damn time, but that's what I was thinking. He didn't want to have that conversation with me, and he found a ride home and he left. Yeah. So, but ironically, I did something I'm telling y'all not to do, which I was going to. I befriended on Facebook two of his friends, and they're still my friends. Don't do as I do. Do as I say. And I'm still there. Yeah, I'm still their friend. They're very nice people, but I never talked to them about him. Never. And I blocked him on Facebook. I blocked him on my phone. Everything. I never talked to them about him. I don't care. It's you know. I guess it was mutual discardment. So my narc's face looked like a butt of shit. Oh, he better have that sad face in the job interview. Yeah. Yeah. If he was a user. Let's say it's not enough to bring up what they think makes you weak. Oh, I know you don't have family. Yep. He tried to basically make me feel guilty for not picking you up from jail. Like I was already supposed to be out there, like in those movies when a guy gets out of jail. I'm supposed to be out there. Oh, Betty, come. No, I'm not doing. I wasn't planning on doing that. I was gonna be like, nigga, get in the car. We got to talk. That's what he wanted. But he wasn't. He didn't want to listen to that. I shouldn't use the N word, but I'm just saying that's how I felt when I was in that state. Yeah, it took me. I'm gonna say for him because he was so good at being a narcissist. Like he was really good. Um, Plus, my one of our mutuals was my best friend. So, uh, bitch, and after I broke up with him, I actually didn't speak to her for a while because I didn't want to talk about him, you know. And then also because a mutual friend told us that she told her that, oh, he does this all the time with women. And I'm just like, what do you mean she told you he does this all the time? Then why didn't she warn me? I'm just thinking but I guess blood is thicker than water, I guess. I don't know. Okay. You been there, Denise Monroe? Yeah. So it ain't there no more. Okay. Yeah, I should. This is what my problem is. A lot of times, I give people the benefit of the doubt, and I give them too many chances. And my friend and I both, I stay too long because this is what I have to get. This is what I have to work on. I remember all the good stuff you did in the beginning, so I'm still latched to that. When you start fucking up, but I will remind you, like, hey, you don't do this anymore. You don't do that anymore. But then they start doing the love bombing thing again. But then they go right. But then now that I know, it's like, oh, you just go back into your same, routine. And then after a while, I just like, okay, I can't do this no more. Bye. You know. So I got, yeah. Um, Let me send you transcript. Check your email after your live result. Okay, thank you, McCray Kings. I have to go. I had a meeting earlier today. I need to go back to that the video you guys were talking about the what was it? Was it a beaver, a badger, a squirrel? What was it that almost scared Tremel? I'm very nice when a man comes to the door because one day he's going to come to the door another phone because I'm moving him into my new house and you don't even know. I was like, well, I'm assuming he doesn't have your phone number either. So he can't call before he come over or when he get there, you're not there. I was like, oh yeah. When like I think it was a post that Darren Moore had or something he sent me like I had no more fucks to give. I'm out and I'm really out. Ain't no turning back. And I still would have exes or guys I used to date. They will still like they'll go through another email, they'll go through another DM, they'll go through they'll go, oh, I got a new phone. Text me back. I thought they discarded me or I discarded them. They don't care about me anymore. But 6 months later, you texted me up like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, you really missed the supply of here." No, I can't do this. I can't do it no more. Oh, it was a groundhog. Okay, y'all. After this, y'all gotta go to the McCray Kings. They had an incident with a groundhog earlier today, and I need to finish the video because I was in a meeting. I had to go back to the meeting, and I was like, "Man, I gotta finish this." Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lisa, tell your friends shoot that shot when you see them. That's okay. He's already in the DM. Yes. And sometimes, occasionally, on the low, the guy or even the girl's friend would tell the guy, like, my friend crazy. Why you with her? Like, my partner no good. Why you with him? Because they know they crazy. Yeah, no fucks left. Like, there's no fucks nowhere. None in here. Nope. Hey, understanding where you been? Did you just get here? You been here? Oh, I was talking about my ex boyfriend, narcissist that I was with, and I just how I finally man church disease. It's so crazy. Oh, you crazy, girl? Oh, Jesus over there. No, a real groundhog. Okay, okay. All right. Let me get to uh are there cases where no contact will not work? Yes, there are cases where you want to do no contact and it's not working. One of those ways is if you are co-parenting with an ex. You have children in common. You're trying to do the best things for the kids, but they are a narcissist, and you're dealing with that. And so, with that, you really have to set up boundaries, a plan. Like, hey, we only talk about the children. We don't talk about anything else. We don't do no small chit chat. No, how you doing? Did you see the movie on TV last night? Oh, your hair looks really good. Nothing. It's purely about the kids. Also, make sure this is hard sometimes. The narcissist will try to use the kids as spies. I repeat, sometimes the narcissist will use the kids as spies. So um, they want to know, oh, what's your mom doing? What was she doing last week? I tried to call her. Or, oh, who's over there? What friends did you see over there? So you might need to have a conversation with your child and say, look, what goes on in this house stays in this house. Or maybe not that. Maybe you should say, if your father or your mother asks about what I'm doing, you need to say, you need to ask mom. You need to ask dad. Okay. Um, you might also need to use a neutral party, a grandparent or a friend, or maybe a mutual, where you exchange the children. Kids are snitches. They can be bribed. And if you're a daddy's girl or a mama's boy, it's going to be hard. But in that case, you just need to expect that your kids may tell your significant other what you've been up to. And I'm sorry to say that. Yeah, people use kids as spies all the time. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I hate that too. I hate people use their kids as who use their kids like that. I remember I was watching and I was so mad. I wanted to shake this woman so bad. This dad was picking up his daughter. They were in a parking lot. The woman was like, I want to put my daughter in the car seat. And he says, no, you don't need to put her in the car seat. Just hand her to me. But she was being a narcissist because this was not even her car. This was the car that her child was getting into. She could have just handed her child off and left. She wouldn't even hand this child off and basically told the dad, well, if I can't put the child in the car, then you can't have her for this weekend. And so he had to do like a receipt thing, video record the whole incident because he has to go back to court. Because she was just being nosy. She wanted to see what was in the car or see if there was any other women who had been in the car. That was that whole situation was. Then I saw another situation where, oh, I hated this one too. The dad picked up his daughter. He was with the girlfriend or the fiance. The fiance got the girl's hair done. The girl came, the dad dropped the girl off, and the mama went and took some scissors and cut the girl's hair. I was like, this is the narcissistic, toxic shit that I ever saw. I said, that poor child gonna need therapy. Gonna need therapy. Mm-hmm. He's like, he can call. I don't even have to tell him where I'm going. So I can move to the moon if I want to. Well, I mean, if he wasn't a narcissist in a normal relationship, you technically are supposed to tell him where you're taking your child, but he has no business telling you where to move or how to move. You just got to know where they are to pick up your kid, but nothing else. But he's a narcissist, so yeah, he don't need to know all that. I told my boys they can pack up and go stay with inch high private eyes, they want to be super smooth. Understand it. What did they say after you told them that? What did they say after you told them that? But also, even if you're not the narcissist and they are, you shouldn't be asking your kids what their dad is doing over there. Because you don't want to give the impression that you still care about what they're doing. Because remember, no contact. We're only doing things about the children. Okay. Also need to make it known to your ex that if they do call, it should be about the children. It's not just to like chit chat. And it's be several things because they can't be calling every hour on the hour. Write it on a note. All the things you want to talk to me about our children. Then call me. And if I'm there at the time, I will answer. If not, I will call you back and we will talk about it. Also, don't be so ready to answer the phone when they call because that's what they're expecting. And if they're asking you about where you being, you're like, hey, I was busy. Because, like, you're not together anymore. It's all about the children now. You have to probably gonna have to do some redirecting, like, hey, you call me about the kids. What's going on? Is one of them hurt? Do they need to go pick them from the hospital? You know, my mother taught us, oh, you don't tell what goes on and out yet. And that includes family, yes. Yeah. They're looking for your weaknesses and they're looking for a reaction. What did you say? Okay. I remember my dad, husband's dad, when he was little, he took him when he went to see women because he was so cute. So one day the lady can't to see his mom. Marcus got on the floor and said, I'll go kiss you. Oh, Lord Jesus. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm, Lord have mercy. What did his What did his mama do? I'm sorry. I need to know the rest of this story. Y'all just be giving me these tidbits, and I need to know the rest. The lady was his mom friend, so it was immediately a big deal right there in the living room that day. He talks about that all the time now that he is 85. Is he still married to the mom? Oh Lord. He took his son over to his wife's friend's house. That's just cheating is wrong. But when you cheat like that, that's just you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Anytime anybody else was going to the house, I told them, ask my mom. Yeah, exactly. That should be ask mom. You want to know? Ask her. Girl, they had it out there in the living room. Did the women fight or did they both gang up on your husband's dad? Oh, they are not divorced. Yeah, it's for the best. Yeah, she was wrong for coming to the house. I love when my mom gave me permission to cuss or doesn't. Fuck you. You bad church disease. Well, let me ask this, man, church disease. Did your dad or your mom ever use you to figure out what the other one was doing? I guess your mom said no, don't tell him nothing, but I'm just wondering if your dad ever used you, little both, to find out what your mom was doing. So, okay. Um, two, we say co-parent with the ex, you gotta establish rules and boundaries. Um, uh, Two is a family reunion, the annual family reunion in the summer usually. So everyone's going to be there, including most of the family you like, and that one person you don't get along with, that you've cut off or do no contact with. Okay. So you got to prepare yourself to see them. And so you have to go in with the mindset that, hey, don't squash any expectations you have of this person. Because guess what they're going to do? One, they're either going to act really, really nice to make everybody feel like, oh, see, I'm not the problem. I'm nice to them. They're the problem. Or they're going to act toxic and be an asshole anyway. But what you have to do when you see them is you have to not, it's going to be hard. You might have to practice in the mirror with a friend or whatever. You have to not be reactive with them, because what a narcissist wants from you, they want a reaction. So either one, they're going to act like the same old asshole they've been acting like, or two, they're going to be nice, and then either one, you're gonna make some snide comment or go off the handle because one, they're being an asshole still, or two, they're being a nice person, like they didn't treat you like shit before, and now all of a sudden they want to act like they a goddamn saint. And you want to cuss them out, throw bricks or whatever, but you have to understand they want you to have a reaction. They want you to have a reaction. And so you see them at the family reunion, or it could be a high school reunion. Maybe you didn't see these people 20 years ago, but you remember they were a narcissistic asshole, they were a bully or a mean girl in your class, and you gotta some see them 20 years ago. Some people change after high school, but some people remain the same. Okay, if they were a narcissist in high school, they probably still a narcissist 20 years later. You're gonna have to get ready to see them again. Okay, they're probably gonna say something about your hair, your clothes. They're probably gonna brag on themselves about what they're doing, and you're gonna have to be non-reactive. Okay. Um, they're not going to apologize for their previous behavior. They're going to go back to their charming selves of how they charmed you. Um, they're just doing it to manipulate everyone else around them. Okay. If they say something wrong or mean or toxic, you just excuse yourself from it. Like, oh, let me go see cousin so and so. You know, oh, let me go to the corner store. Auntie want me to go to the store by myself to get the ice, some more ice. Oh, let me go see my teacher, my favorite teacher over there. You escape the situation. You said hello. You were polite. Now move on. You ain't trying to be their friend. Mm-mm. It's over for that. Hell no. My father knew better. My daughter told her dad, if you had a can of Act Right, you would have been knowing what's going on over there. But you got put out. She's a mess. She was right. My family were and still are the nosy ones. Hmm. I have a narcissist part of my family. They really do think that they're special. Um, they want to know everything that's going on with other parts of the family. But anytime we ask about anything, we don't know nothing. And they always want to know what you're doing. Like, oh, where'd you go to school? Where'd you go to this? Where'd you go to that? Yeah, yeah. They always like talk down to you in a condescending way. So the other parts of the family, we just like we don't want to. Okay, what did you say? Thank you, Tanika, Jeanette. Hit the like button. If you haven't, go back out, leave the chat, hit the like button, and come back in. said your daughter. Yeah, she's a future mad source disease too. Okay. There also may be a wedding. Another situation, a wedding. It may be mutuals. It could be a family member's wedding or a friend's wedding. Okay. Um, it could also be a funeral, whether they're young, middle age, or older. You're going to pay your respects, but the other person that you kind of wish was dead, it's still alive, and you probably gonna run into them. It's an award ceremony, either for work or for school, graduation. Maybe y'all doing something like Daryl. He's in Mega Sci-Fi. Maybe one of the person he doesn't get along with, a narcissist, is in the same frat, or for a couple of friends who are AKAs. I one is a couple who Sigma Gamma Rho. They go to an event, and the one sister that they don't get along with, who's a narcissist, is there, and this is the fraternity or sorority's anniversary or birthday of their organization, and y'all need to get along. You have to get along with them. You know, I don't get mad at her. She tells him off. Yeah, that exactly, like life is like that's exactly what he should get. Fine. How you doing? Fine. Make it black and white with them. It's also called the gray rock method. You when you talk to them, there are no emotions. No emotions. Because they're gonna try some stuff. They are. Hmm. Okay. Life is life. There was something that you had said earlier and I wanted to ask you about. Where is it? Oh, your daughter was a pupil. It was something else you had said though. Hey Trisha. I don't think someone had said, I don't know, something you said life is like when you first came in. I can't remember what it was. And I said I wanted to know some more information. Yeah. Just yeah. You wave, hello, hello, goodbye. I mean, that's it. I can be polite, but when they start doing something. Now, think about the gray rock method. Like I said, it's easy if you don't live with them in the same house. So they were sibling, parent, grandparent. It's easier to do the gray rock method. You get in, if they call, if you're out of their house and they call or text you, let's say there's one family member you may see on their birthday. Like I call it Psych's perspective, and she says her mother and her grandmother are both narcissists, and so she goes and visits her. She moved like away, considerable time away. I think like an hour away from her mom and her grandmother. And so when she goes back to the town to visit her grandmother on Sunday, I think on Saturdays, she like buys her groceries and then, you know, help her run her errands. And then after that, hey, super chat, thanks so much. Appreciate it. If you are a new content creator like myself and you are looking for opportunity to connect and grow with other content YouTubers, please, please, please show up to one of Super Chat's lives. Okay, there lives in free speech. I am Tanika Chanette. Just saying. I know me and the Craig Kings have definitely hooked up over there, benefited from that. So I haven't been in a while because I have so many people that I connected with. in the last month. I'm just trying to get through they're trying to get through some of the. I have in my watch later. I have like first I had 25 videos because I actually watch them and I actually give them like real substantial comments. So I got through 15. I got like 10 more to do. So that's why I haven't been into you're welcome. Anytime, because you have helped me out really a whole lot. So I think a month ago I was at like 500 and I'm at 746 or 764, something like that. And I've also been doing what Mad Church Disease have been telling me to do as well. So if any of you go to his what do you call it? If you go to his Buy Me a Coffee from Mad Church Disease, you'll get a discount on his course. I'll have him help you with your YouTube channel. So, what did you say? Mom will take my daughter to his woman's house, and she always come back saying, "Mom, he's going lower, lower, lower." All the oh, wow. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Understanding. Oh, understanding. You never told me what your son said after you told him they could pick up and go live with him. They want to be I spies. Yes, I'm redoing place. All right. We'll definitely if you have not signed up uh for I Am Tanika Shanette, please do so. Okay. She has great things on there, but even more greater things are coming. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So the name change. No, I don't did it change? I don't think it changed. Or you're gonna change it maybe. Um anything else that you guys I need to cover today about no contacts? Okay. Y'all hook link up. Okay. Do y'all have any more things you want to ask? Does anyone want to come on the chat and ask me any questions? Let's see. Child, they chose the green grass on this side. They haven't been seen their joker in 3 years. He was only using them to find out about me, and he finally told them if he can't have me, he's not parenting. This son of a bitch. I'm sorry. Selfish asshole. He can't have you, so he's not gonna be a parent to his own son. What kind of shit? I feel like Mad Church is give me some frozen oranges, put it in a towel, and whoop his ass. Who say some stuff like that? And he told them that. He told his own children that. Mm-mm-mm. I was like, I don't even have a love of the Lord. I think you're that song. I might do another TikTok video for it. It's called Try Jesus, Don't Try Me, because I got these hands. I think that's you understand that. They said Bible say turn on the cheek, but I don't understand that. Oh Lord. Hey, need to be stress free. Where you been? I'm about to go off. You might have to catch the replay. We've had a good time over here tonight. That's not a man. That's a mom. Exactly, Evelyn. Exactly. This ninja coming over here and asked if I could forgive his. Wait, wait, wait. He has $134,000 in arrears, and for y'all who don't know what arrears are, that's back child support. Well, how much is the final year? What does he do for a living? In understanding? What does he do for a living? In understanding? Barbara J say, buy the oranges and freeze them, please. What does he do for a living? A living, in understanding? I said sure, but when I do, don't call not another phone I pay for or nothing dude talking about he loves me and he can't live life without me with his homeless ass. Mm-mm-mm. He live with his mama and his daddy. Oh, the new chick he got now. But she probably wanna kick him out. Mm-mm-mm. Probably a cash paying job, yeah. I be selling weed, drugs. He lazy. What kind of pussy you got over there and saying he Okay, man, Thursday. He used to be a well decorated soldier. Now he is rapping for Tay in some bus stop basement. Who is Tay? Is that like one of those mumble rappers? How old is he? He said he thought he was gonna get that stimulus check. Yeah, because you get like $600 per kid, right? On top of the 1,200 you get. Who's you should be applying for VA benefits. Oh Lord. Rapping for Tay. Who is Tay? Oh Lord now. In the standing and poo. Sitting in a tree. KISS. You saw it here, folks. Love connection. I am Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of love. So of course it would happen here. Oh Lord. All right. If y'all don't have anything, rapping Forte is an old rap group. Oh, I'm about to Google them. Hmm. Maybe I should leave a comment. Where's Anastastia's money? Child support. Right. He asking her about her honey aha here in the chat. If you like it, you want to check up on it, put a ring on it. Oh, you saw that understanding? You saw that? Hmm. Life is late. You are so bad. Now Marcellus likes chitlins with hog moss now. Oh Lord, I'm not a gray rock. I'm a boulder. What he say? But no one wants his beard another sort of child. Them children is 16 and 17. I'm good, but the door is closed to new babies. Clank clank. That's right. Clank clank. I thought you were like younger. I'm like, you too young to have a teenagers. That nigga won't ever get a check for his return. Okay, y'all. Y'all don't have any more to say. 'Cause we can probably keep here and cracking jokes. Um, please protect your heart, protect your mind. I will put the links to the websites in the description after this video processes. If you know anyone that is in a situation where they really do need to do no contact, please like, share the video with them. Please do. We need to help each other out here. Baby, he was. I'm a. Wait, who has 7 ex-wives? Your dad or your ex? Girl, you about to be 40 tomorrow? Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Caitlin's? You mean chitlins? Okay. Spell chit. Wait, understanding. You mean he has seven your daddy got 7 ex-wives? Or your ex-husband got 7 ex-wives? Yes, yes, yes. Please reach out. Thank you so much. I am Tanika Jeanette. Yes, please reach out to Mad Church Disease. Well, happy birthday, uh, understanding. Denise, where are you? Okay. Any other August birthdays? Matt Church Disease's birthday, I believe, is Saturday, August the 8th, and his mama, I call her Mama Celis. Mama Celis is August the 11th, right? So you know, Leo season. Y'all Leo season. Can't tell y'all nothing. Y'all like, I'm lying, hear me roar. I know my friends do too. They be like, your expressions is gets me in trouble. Yeah, a Leo and a Leo. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Okay, please, please, please like, share. When you share the videos more, that means my recommendations, the other 18 recommendations come up more into your feed. Please subscribe, hit the bell, click all notifications. That means every time I go live, it's gonna go you're going to be able to see it. But make sure your YouTube notifications are also YouTube app notifications are also on. Oh no, my daddy is a ribbon. His 10 belong to the same mama. Okay, wait, you got 9 brothers and sisters? Bless y'all. Are you the baby? when you dealt with a narcissist, sometimes you seem to become them, but not in the worst way, but you learn how to handle them like they handle you. They hate it. Yes. But I love every minute of it. Yes. It's called it's not Gray Rock. It's you make it come back to you. Like every time they try to make themselves the center, you make it come back to you. And they don't really like it because they don't like that not having control. Yes, you're gonna be seeing a lot more videos from all of us, members of the A team this month. So um check out Mad Church Disease premiere from earlier and also check out the McCray Kings, their groundhog video. It was funny. Daryl will be on Wednesday. Mad Church Disease, you're coming back Thursday, right? For live this time. I think they've been missing you. And then Friday is Hot Topics with the A team. And we're gonna talk about everything. I am. Your baby brother is 18? So what number are you? Are you Catholic? Are y'all Catholic? I was just wondering. Oh, next week I'm having another interview. It is called Ask an Asian Woman. Ask an Asian Woman. So we've had and I'm also working on getting Ask a Lesbian Couple. I'm working on that. So, but I'm trying to have people from different ethnic backgrounds and people who are from different parts of the LGBTQ spectrum. I was thinking about even having I saw this one vlogger. I guess you could say he's a very much alpha male. So he's very much pro heterosexual male. So I was wondering, should I interview him too, just to get his point of view? Oh, you the oldest. Oh, are y'all like stair steps? Or is it like a few years in between everybody? You said somebody was. You need to stop. I am the shortest, 4 foot 11, and the oldest. And everyone thinks I'm the boy's sister. I'll take that. Are y'all like stair steps? Please hit the like button on the way out. I'm just wondering. Yeah, be fruitful and multiply. Oh, so the ACO should be graduating, right? Or did he already graduate? I'm sorry, all in your business. Y'all have to understand something about me. My family doesn't do a lot of talking to me. And so this is like when I'm on here or when I'm talking to the A team, I get to talk. Someone gets to listen to me. So it's like, yeah. But I know I need to get off of here with y'all. What's uh-uh. Your daddy talking about he still got, how old is your daddy? Like 60, 65? Just wondering. Mm, okay. All right. That's good. Yes, we are there 2 years under me. The rest are back to back. I have a mom, and then the others have a different one. She's 10 years younger than him, and I know her little skinny years got to be broke. understanding. OMG. I gotta pray. So I gotta pray for your stepmom's uterus then? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Our daughter is a mini you. Okay, y'all. It's fun talking to y'all. Uh talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. See y'all tomorrow on Daryl Moore's channel or Daryl's Free Speech. Also, if you have not signed up to both of Daryl's channels, can y'all please do so? Okay. You know he's always someone's flagging one of his videos, whatever. He needs to have his backup ready. Okay. Thank you. Yes, she. Good night, y'all. Y'all made me laugh. This was a good live. Okay, come back next week. See y'all tomorrow in the chat. Bye.